Coming up, my top 3 from this video. Let's see where I rank them. Welcome to KDX Bricks Analytics, where I watch all the Lego investing and reselling videos so that you don't have to. So let's jump right into it. In my last video, we looked at the top half of this table, which is all the data from August 1st to August 15th, covering 22 videos across 4 channels and 68 Lego set mentions. Again, I'm listening to all of the Lego investing and reselling YouTube videos and collecting data and running some analytics and then sharing all that with you. In this video, we'll do the second half of the August 1st to August 15th time period, which starts down here with set 60326, Picnic in the Park. And that's over here pictured, and it got 1 mention with an enthusiasm score of 2. It's a $20 set, pretty nice, couple of animals. I'm not sure if it's gonna be anything particularly special. Next one is the Chicken Henhouse, outstanding price point for, retail at $10. You get a lot for $10, and it's a very nice set. Farm sets can do well historically, but at the $10 price point, you're gonna have to sell a lot of them to make it worth it, but still a great set. On to Ninjago, set 71753, the Fire Dragon Attack. Ninjago dragons typically do very, very well. This one has great bright colors, so I really like this one a lot. The minifigures are okay, and so we'll see, but one I'm definitely going to keep an eye on. And next up is another one that I really like from Ninjago, 71755, Temple of the Endless Sea. This one's great just because of how it displays and all the unique colors with the gold and the turquoise in there. And of course, the minifigures look fantastic too. And now on to 75277, Boba Fett helmet. Talked about it a lot, but it got another mention with an enthusiasm score of 2. And again, follow along on the table while we're talking. And now 75296, Darth Vader Meditation Chamber, another mention with an enthusiasm score of 2. Who knows? I mean, it's a great scene. It's a great conversation piece. Anything with Darth Vader in it can do pretty well. The actual build and structure doesn't look that good, but still an interesting set. And another helmet, 75304, Darth Vader. And it could take a while, and I know there's an oldish Darth Vader helmet that didn't look nearly as good, and I know this one doesn't look perfect, but it's Darth Vader in a new, very popular helmet line, so it should do well, but I imagine it'll be on the shelves for a pretty long time too. And now 75306, Imperial Probe Droid, and this one is just okay for me, but maybe it will do well because it goes well with all the other statue helmet type Star Wars and superhero structures, and I don't think this one had as much buzz, and so over time people may want to get it to fill out their collection. And it is a very recognizable droid from Star Wars, so I'll be curious about this one. Next up is one of my favorites, first time it's being mentioned, first time that I saw it mentioned in a video, 75314, the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. This set is amazing. Most of the minifigures are exclusive. It's the first time this shuttle has been made into a Lego set. They'll probably make another one someday and make some tweaks and improvements like they've done in the past, similar to Kylo Ren's shuttle. But still, this is the first, $100, great price point, great for investing and reselling. Couple of little speeders on the side, and so there's a lot going on here. And nice color scheme, and the wings fold out nicely, and of course the minifigures, all those different kinds of clones are great, and so this is an absolute winner to me. And then another one of my favorites, the Mandalorian Starfighter. Gar Saxon minifigure just looks so good in the gunmetal gray with all the red and yellow printing on it and detail, just so good. Next up is the one that a lot of us like to joke about, the Mandalorian and the Child Brickheads, because it's been available everywhere for dirt cheap. But it is Mandalorian, so you might have to hang on to it for a while, but it might do okay. Now on to the first microfighter that I've come across in this series, 75321, the Razor Crest Microfighter. I love this set. Small sets, you got to sell a ton of units to make it worth it. But still, the microfighters are always kind of fun and interesting. A lot of people have complained about the accuracy of this Mando figure and the fact that it doesn't come with a cape. So I'm sure that hurts it a little bit, but I still think it'll be pretty good in terms of percent, but you got to sell a lot of units. Next up is one of my favorites, but it's relatively new, but it's the ATTE Walker with Commander Cody and a bunch of great minifigures. And it's just a cool looking vehicle, so unique for Star Wars. And so Lego's made a bunch of these, and a lot of them have done pretty well. So we'll have to see where this one goes, but I think it should do pretty well. 75980, Harry Potter Attack on the Burrow, got another mention with an enthusiasm score of 2. The 1989 Batwing got another mention with enthusiasm score of 2. This one hangs on the wall, so I love it. Fox Dumbledore's Phoenix 76394 got another mention, and this set goes great with the other two in this series. One that I think will do really, really well is this one, Hogwarts First Flying Lesson, including the statue, 5 total minifigures for a very good price of $30. And it's got one of the golden minifigures, and it's an iconic scene, so should do very well in retirement. First mention for this set, 76911, the 007 Aston Martin DB5, and it comes with the Daniel Craig James Bond minifigure. And I'm a huge James Bond fan. I hope this one does very well. It's so good. It's so good. Nice curvature, not nearly as boxy as the larger DB5 that Lego made a few years ago.
Oh, and don't forget, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. I do not provide financial advice. You gotta get that from somebody else.
Duel on Mandalore. Of course, this set is all about the 2 minifigures, Ahsoka Tano and Darth Maul. Set 10497, the classic space throwback. First mention of this set, $100, so pretty good price point. Been able to get it on sale a lot at Walmart, and so we'll see where this one goes. I think it should do well, but I also think that a ton of people are hoarding this set, and so that could certainly hurt the resale in the secondary market opportunity. A quick non-licensed brickheads, the Goldfish got 1 mention with an enthusiasm score of 1. Same with these 3 sets. I like Mario, but these interactive sets are more for play. I don't see them doing well in the secondary market, and so this is, all 3 are Luigi's Mansion. This is the lab, this is the entryway, and this is the Hunt and Seek. And now back to one of my favorites, the Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter 75333. It got a mention with only enthusiasm score of 1. I'm sure that will go up. Great minifigures and not very expensive set, and it's a Star Wars ship. They typically do well as long as the minifigures are good. I don't know, maybe. It got 1 mention. The enthusiasm score was only a 1. It's a little wobbly from a review that I saw. It looks cool, but so far it doesn't interest me. And then last but not least is the Fast and Furious 1970 Dodge Charger 76912 with Dom as a minifigure, and similar to the 007 Speed Champions car, this one should do very, very well. And now for my top 3 sets from this video. Coming in at 3rd place is 75316 Mandalorian Starfighter. This set is so good for $60. Bo-Katan, Gar Saxon, all 3 minifigures are fantastic. Great printing, great detailing, and the ship is great too. Good action features, goes into flight mode, goes into landing mode, good color scheme, fantastic set, and it was only on the shelves for a year and a half. So that is also a great selling point. Coming in the number 2 spot is 76395, the Hogwarts First Flying Lesson. 5 figures, 20th anniversary with the golden Professor Quirrell minifigure. Cheap set at $30, but still pretty good for a resale because of the number of minifigures, and just a cool scene where the good guy's sticking out for the little guy against stinking Malfoy. My number 1 set from this video is, I'm sure you guessed it, the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. The minifigures, the ship. It's the first of this ship, and so I'm very, very excited about this set. And I forgot to mention earlier, it's only got a year and a half shelf life, so should do very, very well. So that's a wrap on this video. I will see you in the next one.